What's up, it's your bitch Skarlet Starlet, and today I'm coming at you with a Halloween makeup tutorial on this zombie drag queen look that you see right here. If you're interested in learning how to do this, please stay tuned. Alright, so let's go over some of the products that I'm going to be using today. So I went to Party City and I picked up this eye socket prosthetic. Alright, it shows a little bit of exposed but cheekbone over here. It's by a company called RealFX. This retailed for like $14. I also went and picked up some liquid latex. I got this bad boy for about $4.99. And I also have this color wheel that I picked up last year. You can tell that I've used it a lot, but it's got a lot of good colors that I can work with. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be doing today is gluing down our right sideburn. We are just going to take our Elmer's glue stick and just do about 2 coats. The reason that we're doing this is because we want to create a smooth surface right here for our prosthetic to be glued down onto, because this excess skin comes out really far, but we want to keep as much of the excess skin on the prosthetic as possible because it gets thinner towards the end and it's going to help us create a more seamless illusion. We don't want to cut any of this off, so be mindful of that. Alright, so once the glue on your sideburn has dried, what we want to do is go ahead and apply our eye socket prosthetic, alright? And how we're going to be doing this is we're going to be using some spirit gum to adhere it to our skin. So we're going to take the spirit gum, line all the edges of the prosthetic with a generous amount of spirit gum, and then we're just going to align it where we want it on our face and, you know, line it up so that it looks like our real eye socket. So you just want to put the prosthetic on, hold it on till the spirit gum starts to adhere. It takes it a little bit to dry, but once it does, this bad boy will be locked onto place. Now you can see that I have the prosthetic on, alright? So next what we're going to do is we're going to go around all these seams with liquid latex, alright? Liquid latex smells like a hot fart. It's so nasty. I just spilled it everywhere. Go around the edges. You want to kind of concentrate it on the seams of the prosthetic as much as possible. What's really good about zombie makeup is you don't have to worry too much with how good your application is, just because like the goal is to look fucked up. So now that we have our liquid latex lining the edges of our prosthetic, what we're going to do is we're going to take sheets of toilet paper and we're going to lay down a coat of liquid latex, put the toilet paper over it, alright? Then put another coat of liquid latex on top of that and let it dry. And we're going to kind of do that in various spots on the face. And what we're going to do is once that dries, we're going to cut it open and like tear it. That way it looks like flesh that is kind of like rotted or been pulled or injured or ripped away. Alright, so kind of freehand it, put it where you want it, but that's why we're doing this. The first one I want to do on my forehead. I'm going to go over that with liquid latex, do a generous coat. And I'm kind of like intentionally putting this paper on kind of crunched up and crudely, because that's going to give us a nice texture for skin to play with later. You can see that I extended the toilet paper and liquid latex all down my neck, all of the forehead, up on the face. I basically covered my entire face. And this has given us like this really gross, interesting skin texture. The next thing that we're going to be doing in the tutorial is taking some foundation that matches our skin tone and covering up everywhere where we have applied the special effects makeup. I'm using Midnight foundation. This is in1 Natural Fair, and what I'm going to be doing is taking this and just covering up everywhere that I have applied my special effects makeup. Alright, so I've covered everything up as much as I want to with the foundation. So what we're going to be doing next is taking a pair of tweezers and going in over the liquid latex. We're going to like dig into it and kind of like pull it up and create kind of like holes in the skin. Alright, so what we do is we make a tear into the liquid latex and toilet paper, alright? And then you just casually go and kind of peel it and pull it up off of the skin, and it creates this really cool open wound. So since we use this toilet paper and liquid latex technique all over our face and neck, we can create these gashes and open wounds in the skin wherever we want. on this area. So I'm just about to go wild with it and just put them all over the place. Alright, so you can see I went in and made a lot of tears and gashes in the skin. So what I'm going to be doing next is taking some of the red and the black and a little bit of brown here and there and mix it together and start putting it in the holes that I've created. So I'm going to continue doing this everywhere where I've created these tears. Alright, so now that we have all the gashes and holes filled in, the next thing that we're going to be doing is going in and adding a lot of details with various colors. I'm going to be using a lot of purples and yellows and browns to kind of show kind of aged, bruised, and rotting flesh. I'm going to start off using my Sugar Peel palette, and I'm going to be using the Poison Plum down here. So next up I'm going to be using some yellow from the Burning Heart Sugar Pill palette and going in and adding that into various places. Next I'm going to be going in with some of the browns from my BH Cosmetics Neutral palette and going in and kind of warming up some of this and giving it a little bit more of a flesh tone color. Okay, so as you can see, I've been busy adding in a lot of shading and contouring with browns. So next up, what I'm going to be doing is applying some eyeliner. Alright, so now that we have our black eyeliner on, what I'm going to be doing is taking some white eyeliner, running it right on top there on the tear line, just to kind of open up the eye and exaggerate it and make it more drag-like. Alright, drag queen zombie realness is on its way. So now I want to go in and add some green tones into my makeup, just because I feel like that's going to help to add to this rotting flesh look. Alright, so next up what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take some of the red and the black again, and I'm going to start filling in this eye socket. Alright, so next up we're going to be adding our lipstick. Now, you don't have to put this on right at all because you're a zombie bitch, so it really doesn't matter. So get it on there. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add in my contact, I'm going to put on my lashes, and then we're going to add fake blood, and that's what's going to kind of seal the deal on this look, alright? So you can see now I've got my contact in and my lashes. So next what we're going to do is we're going to add blood to this. Alright, so now that we have everything together, let's go ahead and put on our wig and our outfit. Alright, let me just tease up this hair just a little bit more and we'll be good to go. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it was easy to follow along with. Hopefully you look as drop dead gorgeous as I do. Be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure that you follow my ass across all social networking medias. The links for all that can be found down below in the description box. And until I see your bitch ass next time, I want you to take care and have a happy Halloween, alright? Goodbye.